why. Chronic, left, right, that's how come. Left, right, hey, ooh, yeah, boy.
Selector, run the bass.
Welcome, why, chronic, left, right, that's how come. Left, right, hey, ooh, yeah, boy.
Yeah, that's right. It's your hostess with the mostest, burning like toast is, Cosmonian. Right back at it, man. And you know, as always, what we came to do. We came to balance all balances and check all checks, because you know what happens next. Y'all know what happens next? When you see the butterfly vortex, boy, we blast off into Ethereum, man. We back up on it. We right back up on it, man. You dig what I'm talking about? We ain't gonna leave you hanging for too long. We want to keep this vibe going forever. You dig what I'm talking about? When you get to the heavens, they say the gods are ever inventing new stratagems. Right? New stratagems to lead their people on and up into higher light. Right? So, you know, I'm gassing up the Ethereum ship. You dig what I'm talking about? I didn't ride in the Kooloo today. I ain't bring out the big boy Otavan. I'm in the Ariata, huh? That fire ship, huh? The whole misunderstanding of, remember where they say Noah landed on? They say he landed on Ararat, huh? No. The men who survived the great deluge, right? The 12,420 men, right? That survived the great deluge were guided by an Ariata, huh? They were guided by an Ararat, right? Not two Ararat. You know what I mean? But we gonna blast off as I roll my split by team. You dig what I'm talking about? We want to give out some quick shout outs to the gang. You dig what I'm talking about? Peace to all the righteous gods and Nirvanian goddesses. Create a gang. You dig what I'm talking about? We ain't letting up on no false gods. We keeping our foot straight, boot, Timbo, boot to your god neck. You dig what I'm talking about? It's truly a glory. It's truly a glory. We've been whooping God since day one. Telling the people to wake up. You dig what I'm talking about? The person that you call God has usurped and imitated the Creator. Got you praising Him. You dig what I'm talking about? Who we got up in here? Elijah 7 up in this thing. You dig what I'm talking about? Say peace and blessings to the family. May the Creator be with you all. That's right. Got my brother in here, Bezel. You dig what I'm talking about? Big iced out Bezel. You dig what I'm talking about? Bust down Bezel. You dig what I'm talking about? Who else we got up in here? We got the homie, huh? Honestly, you dig what I'm talking about? Might not none of this shit be kicking off without cuz. You dig what I'm talking about? Shout out to the homeboy, Selah Shalom. You dig what I'm talking about? The modern day Capelia, huh? Y'all not ready. Shout out to the Bronze Yog, man. That's right, man. Hit them likes, man. Don't come in here without wiping your feet. You dig what I'm talking about? Hit them likes. You dig what I'm talking about? When you went in your grandmama's house and she had all that plastic and that white carpet, you took them shoes off. do me the same way. You dig what I'm talking about? Go hit that like button and support the goddamn channel sometimes. You dig what I'm talking about? Your boy be up here churching. You dig what I'm talking about? Had I passed around an offering plate and I was in the church, y'all niggas would have gave me some money. Not that I need no money, but I'm saying support the channel because I like to buy books. You dig what I'm talking about? Because as soon as I get them, you dig what I'm talking about? I bring them to y'all. Shit, shout out to my sister JBC who actually because I lost spiritalis. I read it and then lost it. You dig what I'm talking about? When because it was in my phone and I didn't download it to my Google Drive. And hold on one second. I gotta go get a lighter. Oh no, I'm good. You dig what I'm talking about? Peace to the bronze yoke. You dig what I'm talking about? I'm gonna have to have bronze yoke come on. We do us a little special breakdown on the Vedas. Maybe get into the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, and the Puranas. You dig what I'm talking about? My boy Bronze Yoga. If y'all not hip, you dig what I'm talking about? If y'all not hip, go to the Bronze Yoga Report. Sub, like, share over there, man. He does a great job connecting the Vedic, Hindu, or Hindu, since they don't like being called Hindu, right? Hindu, you know what I mean? Bharat, Brahmin doctrine, you know, not only with the rest of religion, but he synthesizes it with Owaspi too. Bring that understanding. Shout out to the Bronze Yoga. You dig what I'm talking about? That's right. We got young Moses facing this. My Cali Connect, nigga. You dig what I'm talking about? I don't think niggas really want problems. Shout out to Dreadful Cars, man. Shout out to my Florida Connect, Geechee boys down there, man. Shout out to my baby Ja Way. My Ima better than yo Ima. Shana Ya El Bataya. I always like that name. I think I say that every time, but I really like that name, Shana. Elizabeth Weaver, hi Ray. You dig what I'm talking about? Big sis, Mahalia, Yashara, Yasha, la 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 la. That's right, false god killers. I dig what I'm talking about. Shout out to my baby BC. Got to get my baby BC on here too. You dig what I'm talking about? Elijah 7 too. You got to come on too, cause I'm going ahead and y'all hit Cosmon in the back in the back chat, man, and y'all shoot me y'all numbers and stuff. We're gonna call it up, man. Set up some stuff and get to chatting it up. You dig what I'm talking about? Break it down. You dig what I'm talking about? Because they don't understand that the faith is one. We everywhere. You dig what I'm talking about? We damn near like Flavians. Shout out to my bruh. Have you ever read The Law of One? It mentions Owaspi and it is channel. Yes, I've not only read The Law of One, Cornell Davis, book 1, I've read all 5 books. Yep. Law of One is dope. You dig what I'm talking about? Crazy how they talking about creator in there. But even with that, my bro, we take everything with a grain of salt. You dig what I'm talking about? The whole being from Venus shit and all that. You dig what I'm talking about? I'm not sure. I'm not turning nothing down though. You dig what I'm talking about? But did you see what they said about Owaspi? They said Owaspi came from the good guys. The International Federation or the Galactic Federation of Light. You dig what I'm talking about? The good guys. You dig what I'm saying? they said books like Urantia, you dig what I'm talking about, was written by the false gods, the Orions. Yeah, bro. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think Cornell Davis then gave us our idea for our next for my next bill. Go ahead and get into the law one for y'all. I mean, it's interesting. I personally don't believe everything in it, but boy, it line up with Owaspy. And the dope part about what people don't understand is, you dig what I'm saying, is the orientation of the people who was actually doing the interview in Law 1. Huh? Do your homework on them, who they was. Right? Y'all gonna see them Essenes, the real Essenes, huh? In there. You dig what I'm talking about? Doing this work. All good works in the world come from faithers. That's it. Hey, Cosmo Kid, man. Cosmo Kid, you got to come on through. We got to set something up. Hit me in the back chat, or just give we need to plug up, or hit me on Facebook or something, or in the messenger. You dig what I'm talking about? You got a hell of an interesting story. I've been listening, I be watching. Cosmo don't say a lot, but I sure know a lot. You dig what I'm talking about? I see a lot, I just don't say a lot. You dig what I'm talking about? But shout out to Professor X, aka Cosmo Kid, man. She dope. You dig what I'm talking about? I don't agree with everything she say, neither. But she way more on point than most of these niggas. Light years ahead of most of these niggas. You dig what I'm talking about? That's right. Vortex is in this thing. Peace to the Prince, Judah Vaughn. You dig what I'm talking about? This my Cali and South Carolina connect, nigga. So he'll pack you out with the Crips, or pack your ass out with your Gullah Geechee, nigga. We don't give a damn. Keep on playing. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to the young Prince, to the Bond. You dig what I'm talking about? Yeah. He said, "Hey, what'd you say?" Hey, Dred, what'd you say? He said, "Boy, you do say a lot." Hey, well then, if I say a lot, what must I really see? That's what he say. What the brother say? Yes, it does, and it says it came as brothers. That they came as brothers, and the people worshiped them as gods. Facts. It did say that. And this is where they say you get your whole idea of Ra from. Ooh-wee. It's different. It's different. Oh yeah, but Professor X, yeah, hit me up in the chat. Elijah 7, you got to come through. BC, you need to come through. You dig what I'm talking about? Y'all brothers come on, man, and chop it up with your brother. You dig what I'm talking about? I'm gonna get the 4 horsemen on here. You dig what I'm saying? We gonna pump this thing up, man. I've been being cheap. I ain't paying nothing till Friday. You dig what I'm talking about? I ain't paying no bills till Friday. So if y'all wondering why this is going live on mine, but it's not going live on everybody else, I ain't paying no bills till Friday. So they've been trying to tap my little cash out to pay that little $25 or whatever they want, but I ain't paying. You dig what I'm talking about? I ain't paying it because you want me to pay it. But we gonna get this thing crunk. And we're gonna download all this stuff, and it'll be on the Creator Gang channel and everything. You dig what I'm talking about? But this is Jehovah Chronicles number 93. It's actually over 100 videos on the channel, but in just straight lessons, this is number 93. You dig what I'm talking about? I need to find the some of my debates and everything, rebroadcast them on the Creative Gang channel. You dig what I'm talking about? We need to get it going ahead and cracking, man. But the gang got some things in the works for y'all niggas. We not sitting around. You dig what I'm talking about? We not sitting around. We ain't twiddling our thumbs. You dig what I'm talking about? Oh, no. I'm saying, okay, y'all cool. Yeah, no, y'all, I'm saying y'all ain't got to hit the link right now. I'm just saying, talking about to Elijah 7 and BC. You ain't got to hit the link right now, but we need to just set it up for later. You dig what I'm talking about? We'll set it up for when ain't nobody got to work. And you know what I mean? I'll let y'all brothers come and give y'all testimonies, man, how y'all came into it. Especially Elijah. You done came a little. Hey, listen. I remember when the brother just start coming around. So you dig what I'm talking about. Shout out to BC. Shout out to Bezel. And shout out to Elijah 7, man. You know what I mean? Young bros coming up in this game. Powerful. You dig what I'm talking about? And you know, over here, we ain't no big you, little me. All our points of view is valid. We all sons and daughters of the Creator. So Cosmon ain't got no more than what BC got. BC ain't got no more than Elijah. Elijah ain't got no more than Dreadful. Dreadful ain't got no more than Selah. See what I'm saying? This fam over here. You dig what I'm talking about? This fam over here, yo. I will just, if you know, if anybody want to come in, I will just throw it in the chat, but I'm gonna just get to the message. You dig what I'm talking about? Which is spiritalis, y'all. We gonna get back in this thing, man. I want to show y'all some of this stuff. What this spirit say. You dig what I'm talking about really what's going on in the lower fixed heavens. That's right. There are majorly 3 heavens, right? The lowest, which is Hada, Hades, hell, right? It's just above the clouds, down to the earth, and is the breathable part of our atmosphere. So when the ancients was telling us you in hell already, they was right. Nigga, breathe it in. Take that spooky shit out of it. This is the quote-unquote underworld. It's the spiritual world right around you that you don't see. So the lowest part of the atmospheric or heavens locked with the earth is called hell. The second part is called atmosphere. And the third highest part is called etheria, or nirvana. You dig what I'm talking about? And past that, because see, once you it's like high school. It's like in those 3 parts, there's really fast. Right? You got the lowest part. That's 1. Then you got the second resurrection, right? Atmosphere, which is split in a higher and lower 2-tier part. And then in the higher heavens, in the third heavens, it's split in a lower and heaven. So there's, in a sense, 5. You dig what I'm talking about? There's, in a sense, 5. But then it's graduation off the planet. You dig what I'm talking about? You're gonna die 3 times and be birthed 4. This is why they say 7 is the God number. You dig what I'm talking about? Let me share some of this stuff with y'all, man. Let me share the screen. Let's get the cracking, Cosmonian. Let's get the cracking. Hold on, let me get this banner off the screen, y'all. Hold on, here we go. What is this? Okay. All right. 1 second, y'all. I just want to get this thing off the screen real quick. All right. Blow this up a little bit more for my family so everybody can see. Let me see if I can do it this way, like that. Okay. I'm going to hop around in here, right? I want everybody to see this. You dig what I'm talking about? But I'm not going to go through the whole book. So I'm going to hop around through some of the chapters, some of the good stuff. You dig what I'm talking about? And this right here is dope. Just listen, y'all. I'm not asking y'all to believe none of this. I'm saying research it. You dig what I'm talking about? Digest it. Smoke a blunt on that thing. You dig what I'm talking about? Put you some of this Super 7 in the air. You dig what I'm talking about? Pray on it and then meditate on it. But what you bet not do is believe Cosmon. No, nigga. You need to know this. Test me. Don't you dig what I'm talking about? Don't be up here, teach, brother. You know what I mean? Don't be just, no, test that. Show them why I'm good. Let me show you why Cosmon gonna be mentioned in the next WASP. Because I'm gonna get it to you when don't nobody get it to you. All praises to the Most High Creator, man. I couldn't do none of this without him. You know what I mean? But look at this. Check this out. JB, this is called The Growth of the Spirit, right? This is in the book of Spiritalis, written by JBN, 1874, and he don't believe shit no WASP. He wrote a WASP 7 years later. It's good to know he wasn't some gang goofy ass nigga just following stuff. You dig what I'm talking about? JBN didn't believe nothing. That's why he in here questioning the spirit right now. Let's see what he say. JBN asks, by what process does the spirit grow? The spirit answers, similar to the growth of the gross body. When he say gross, they're talking about the corporeal, physical body, right? So when they say gross, I could just substitute physical or corporeal, right? Right in there, right? So similar to the growth of the corporeal body, while the body grows by absorption of corporeal materials, the spirit extracts from that same corporeal material the elements that increase the spiritual body. What did Jehovah say? He has a endless bounty. What does it say? A ceaseless. How you spell cease? What do you say? Let me find this for y'all real quick. You dig what I'm talking about? Okay, hold on. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me share this again with you. What did he say? The similar said, the familiar, the spirit said, similar to the growth of the physical body, while the body grows by the absorption of physical materials, the spirit extracts from that same material the elements or the gaseous part that increase the spiritual body. Look what Jaja say. Dig this. Hold on, let me blow this up for y'all. This don't got no. Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit. Look what he say right here. This is the book of Satantes. Book of Satantes. Look now, this is not God speaking. This is the maker of gods speaking. Yahweh, Ioa, the great Egoquim, Ormaz, said, from the trees, listen, fruits, flowers, grains, seeds, and roots that grow in the ground, I have created a ceaseless harvest. Look, going upward into the atmosphere. What is he talking about, Cosmonian? He's talking about decay. He's talking about natural loss of vortex. If that same natural loss of vortex in the body is called death. We call it aging. That same loss of vortexian energy, if it is in iron, right? It's called magnetism. That same force in motion is called electricity, right? If the loss of vortexia in that iron, right, is the same as the loss of vortexia in the man, it causes death. In the iron, it causes rust. No less decay, but the decay that we see is an actual loss of vortex. What's explained as magnetism, electricity, electromagnetic, magnetism, all that. Right? I'm just saying, I'm not saying that the force is not real. I'm saying its misunderstanding is real, when in fact all that is one force. There could only be one creator, so he only gonna do one thing. If you that big and bad and super smart and you got it, nigga, you only use one thing to create everything. Now that same force in the beginning of time has to be used today to create man, water, planets, heavenly body. We got to be able to see that force in real time today. And guess what we do? Nobody can deny vortex. Nigga, NASA use it. And it don't matter whether NASA uses it to go in space. They also use the same technology to go under the ocean. Did you know NASA was created to search your oceans, not your heavens? Do some homework on NASA first being a oceanography, oceanographic type based system of study. You dig what I'm talking about? Wasn't about the heavens. But Jaja say, I have created a ceaseless harvest going upward into the atmosphere. That negative ionic material, what you were calling rust in iron, what's calling aging in man, right? or on the light side of the, or on the side of the planet facing the sun, that negative ionic material is magnetized or vortexionized and turned positive, hence creates light. On the dark side, that negative material is still leaving the earth, and it is called night. So the positive nature of vortex, right? No, nature in it, or vortex, or the sublimated material caught in our atmosphere, this ionic material, negative, leaving the planet at all times, gets magnetized in our atmosphere and is what we call day. That ionic material facing away from the planet, always constantly leaving the earth, is negative and dark, and is hence called night. He said, I created a ceaseless harvest going upward into the atmosphere, which shall be the sustenance, of the spirits of men born and women newborn in heaven. So what do spirits newborn in heaven eat? The ionic, quantum, unseen, gaseous part of trees, fruits, flowers, grains, seeds, and roots that grow in the ground. Just like you would here. No spooky. But whoever, listen, this why the dietary law is first. It's love your creator and then dietary law. That's it. But whoever feasts, this is why we tell y'all to clean it up. Put the fruits and veggies in there. You dig what I'm talking about? But whoever feasts on flesh, whoever feasts on flesh on earth shall not find spiritual food in heaven, but he shall return to the butcheries and the slaughterhouses and the eating houses where flesh is eaten. So you're going to be right at the Sweden house, a golden corral, while a big fat nigga eating some, choking down chicken bones. You're going to be right there biting it with him, eating the atmospheric part, the gaseous part, right off his food. Right there. Right at the table. But he shall return to the butcheries and slaughterhouses and the eating houses where flesh is eaten. And before it is rotten, he shall feast on its atmospheric part. Bleh. Place a guard, therefore, over the newborn, lest they engraft themselves on mortals, feasting on their feasts, and so go down to destruction. They become fetals, what we know as vampiric spirits, or a parasite. See why the dietary law is so important now? But guess what? It's okay, because you're going to learn this one way or the other. Boy, it's going to be hard in the heavens. This is why we say practice what you preach. You dig what I'm talking about? Go ahead and get it together, man. Get yourself together and, live to your highest light, man. Everybody know a vegetarian diet is the best diet in the world. Everybody know that meat is poisonous for you. But there are certain uses for meat. If you want to make a warrior, if you want to make a killer, if you want to make a pugilist, a martial artist, you want to make warriors, you feed them on a flesh diet, huh? You feed them like a lion, they become a lion. Or they at least act like it. You put him in places of contention and unrhythmic, and you dig what I'm talking about? This is why people like the Spartans and them was some of the greatest fighters in the world, because from the time they could walk good, 6, 7, 8 years old, they had these boys on point. They taught them everything. Not only the good stuff of how to, how to fight, defend yourself, bro. They taught these niggas how to steal. They taught them how to be treacherous when you need to be. You dig what I'm talking about? When you raised up, we know how to do this. So Jaja got a purpose for the wars. There are even warrior faithers. Y'all ain't know that, did you? You ain't know some faithers that will just naturally kick your ass, and it ain't wrong, and they okay with dealing with whatever consequences come from it. That's right. That's right. Jaja got a spot for you, gangbanger. Young blood, young cuz, young G, young Lord. Jaja got a spot for you over here. You're a warrior with no purpose. Come back to your father, and every single one of you niggas believe in a great spirit, something better than you. You couldn't even be gangster for real and not believe in a higher power. What else is you fighting for? You don't know. Come get a purpose. Jaja say it's ceaseless. So what he's saying in 50 lines up with what Owaspi say, the higher light. Remember, this the lower light. Nonetheless, it's light, though. Look at 51. How then of the children that die in infancy? Hold on. Oh. 1 second, y'all. Give me a minute. All right. I'm back. So we see right here in 50, right, that even though it's the lesser light, it's light and it's on point. The brother is not lying. The spirit not lying. It line up directly with what Owaspi say. You dig what I'm talking about? If y'all getting a little something up out of that, hit your boy with a vortex in the chat. We're going to get this spirit moving up in this thing. You dig what I'm talking about? How then of the children that die in infancy? He say, they grow also, but more rarefied, for their sustenance comes from a spiritual source. They have nurses and guardians. And this is why I even brought this whole part out right here. This next little part right here. This is this is one of the reasons I read this part about growth of the spirit. He says, have we not all guardian spirits around us? Now, this is from the nigga who taught us a shar. Showing that he didn't know none of this. And even more important, he didn't believe it. This is who taught us that guardian angels, JBN is the man who taught us that guardian angels, their name, their job title is called a shar. But look what he asking 7 years before he was able to receive a higher light. Notice how the spirit is answering JBN with what JBN can understand at that time, what he believes he can get. He doesn't try to give them. So this could be a true dumb down. The angel could be the same angel that gave you Owaspi, except he knew JBN couldn't get it. Right? He couldn't. It's like trying to teach a dog geometry. JBN would have been like, Waggy. You dig what I'm talking about? But the spirit is tailoring stuff to him. You dig what I'm talking about? He ain't giving him too much. He ain't told him about no vortex. You dig what I'm talking about? He ain't hit him with none of that yet. And he not telling them the name of the Ashars or the guardian angels. He ain't bringing none of that info out. He just answering questions basically. So we know that the higher angels, when they get around lower angels, you dig what I'm talking about? They turn their light down, so it don't befuddle them and baffle them. You dig what I'm talking about? He says, have we not all guardian spirits around us? Look what he say. No. He say, originally, yeah, those amongst you who have become base or stiff-necked. What he's saying when he's saying base, low vibratory, dark, evil, murderous, hateful, spiteful. Right? And stiff-necked. When they talk about stiff-necked, they talking about to truth. That's it. So when you become low vibratory and a hater of light, you are deserted by all spirits, save only the evil ones. Ooh, wee. He say, what are evil spirits? Look what the spirits say. Perverse creatures who led evil lives on earth. Men who being born into the spirit world found no friends. They cannot rise out of their own degradation, nor do they know who they are. bringing these afflictions upon the angels of that. They grope about on earth, seeking fellows like themselves. The druga. Huh? You want some of these drugas? We got the druga for you. Some of these spirits were murderers on earth. And you hung them and thought you got rid of them by sending them to us. This was a crime in you, for these hangings are visited back upon your society. Oh, wait. Look what he say. Asterisk. In looking over the so-called civilized portions of the globe, one cannot but believe that our laws for capital punishment are based on a false religion. Look at that. Man, JBN was a G, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all can try to hate on this white boy put hands on your God. But it's good to see what he made from. He wasn't no punk. He ain't just no religious goofy. He looking at this stuff for real like, man, yeah, you know, he's like, man, with that understanding, man, you can't but believe that the laws for capital punishment are based on a false religion. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Where that come from? Huh? Shout out to Daryl Cosma, because he gonna bring y'all the bow gun God. Huh? Y'all think I'll be just talking? Shout out to Daryl Cosma, because y'all gonna find out that beast that you praise is God, who told you eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. You dig what I'm talking about? Smite Amalek utterly. Is the same nigga that inspired. And hold on. Then told you he was gonna bring a sword and make your daddy your greatest op. It's gonna put war on earth. Make your family hate you so much that they want to kill you. What they fighting over there in Israel? You think it's the land? No, it's differences in the gods. Right? As above, so below. It's only banging on the earth because they banging in the heaven. If there ever is a mockery in the face of God, it is in ourselves and our priests kneeling on one side of a man while the hangman is on the other, preparing to send his soul into eternity. We are virtually saying, here, God, come and take him. He is not good enough for us. But in reference to spirits influencing people to criminal acts, how can we prove that it is not so? The little girl recently arrested here for trying to burn up babies said something in her made her do it. So did the Boston boy arrested for mutilating other little boys. This going in 1881. We ought to hold on. Let me check this out. Boston child mutilations, 1881, Boston. Hold on. Let me see what we can find, y'all. What? Hold on. Let's see something. Hold on, y'all, 1 second, y'all. Because I just seen something. Hold on, let me see something. Oh, this new. Oh, no. I want that old stuff. Well, maybe we can go back and I'll try to find something on this, because this would be interesting, right? To see what the little boy said, but we'll come back and try to find that. I'll go look into that. It didn't come up. It's probably not going to come up readily. I need probably look in the newspapers, right? So I'll check into that though. But he's saying the little girl recently arrested here for trying to burn up babies said something in her made her do it. So did the Boston boy arrested for mutilating other little boys. He said, you spoke of music in the spirit world. What can we understand of that? He says, we have music, instrumental and vocal. We have produced them wholly within ourselves at some of our circles. He was like, this is attested to by several circles in this country and in England. For my own part, I have never heard of it. Right. Let's go down a little bit more. Let's go read some of this other stuff. This is dope right here. Look what they say. Check. They even brought up your boy Shakespeare. Okay, let's start right here. Let's go with 58. All right, we're gonna drop down. Thought this was interesting. It says, you are spoken of spirits. This is JBN asking a question. You are spoken of spirits coming back to us when we are alone, and especially when asleep. How is that? He's asking how you do that. He was like, provided your system is in perfect quiet state and your thoughts peaceful, we can come and enter into conversation with you. We can often thus talk directly with you, and you do answer us. We can show you pictures and convey various illustrations to your own spirit. Of course, when you wake up, you see us not, and so call it a dream. Oh, this is now I ain't got no way of proving this to you, but this is what. Never mind. Let's just read what this say. And so call and so you call it a dream. So he's saying that our dreams are actually pictures and illustrations that convey different thoughts to the spirit. That makes perfect sense. Well, because when your eyes are closed, right? How the hell are you looking at your dream? I done smelled and taste stuff in my dream before. I done got wet in my dream. Flew in my dream. Got cut, was bleeding in my dream before. You dig what I'm talking about? How did I feel that? How did I see it? How did I hear it? What was I hearing with? Huh? As above, so below. So you must have a spiritual body, eyes, ears, taste buds, sensory system that correlates with the physical one. In fact, like if you poke yourself, it's not the physical body feeling it. The proof of that is poke somebody who's unconscious. Spirit in the body, but it's unaware. So you could do anything to the body won't move. You put the spirit, awake the body back up. You do the same thing to the person, you try to stab them or whatever. So it is the spirit that feels, sees, hears. Your tongue does it for you in your physical body. It tastes. Your nose in your physical body smells. All right? It's crazy. But this we assure you. Look what he said. But this we assure you. This we assure you. There is no such thing as thinking the talk of two or more characters within oneself, but by other spirits. What? Wait, what? As thinking the talk. Thinking the talk of two or more characters within oneself, but by other spirits. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Okay, I get it now. Okay, he's saying, look, he's saying, but this we assure you, there is no such thing as thinking the talk or two or more characters within oneself, but by other spirits. What he's saying is, when you doing your regular everyday, but he's saying especially when you chill, the thoughts of that person in your mind who speaks that's not in your voice, he's saying that's a spirit while you woke. So that means many of our thoughts don't even come from us. Oh, snit. But Jaja did say man isn't always inspired. Damn. I didn't get that at first. There is no such thing as thinking the talk of two or more people in your mind. I've heard that my voice thinking in my head, and I've heard a whole nother voice talk in my head. What the hell? I thought that was me. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was me. Listen, hold on, y'all. Let's be real. Hit the chat. I gotta hit the chat on this one. How many of y'all thought that voice that you hear in your head was you? The guy who's talking, right? Think about it. It's not in your voice. There is always two voices. God damn. They say the low vibratory call it conscience. He's saying that's spirit. He's saying you can't have two conversations in your head. One is you and one is somebody else. You choose, right? You ever had a thought in your mind to do some dumbass shit and then you said, nah, that's crazy. He's saying that thought didn't come from you. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I'm just saying, I'm just looking at it for real in real life, in my life, through my life. I've done this. This ain't hard. This happened every day. Every time somebody want to piss me off, I want to slap the shit out of a nigga, and then you dig what I'm talking about. In my mind, I hear, man, you should slap the shit out this nigga. And then I'm like, nah. Nah, that's not cool. You dig what I'm talking about? That's what they talking about. Said it's impossible to have them two conversations in your head at the time. You only one being. So who the other nigga talking? And why he trying to convince you of some shit? Ooh, wait. Hold on. Let me see what they say. He said, do we often hold conversations within ourselves when we are walking alone? He said, look, one side of it is yours. The other side is generally carried on by means of your spirit companions, your ashar, who are consulting or contending with you. And they do use your organs and make you seem to talk both sides. Damn. That's different. You say, how did Shakespeare write different characters? He was attended to by a vast multitude of spirits, and they virtually and really played and spoke their parts, entering within his own spirit. And in this way, also, there are many amongst you who do have spirits enter in their own organism and help them to speak and write. And yet such persons, not knowing the laws of spirit power, do arrogate to themselves all they accomplish. So them niggas think it's them. In this way, as we told you before, you have many literary men with you who, on entering the spirit world, are seemingly vastly inferior to what they know here on earth. So it ain't about what you're preaching. It's about what you're practicing. It ain't really about what you know. It's more about how good you are. Because you can know all the knowledge in the world and be birthed in the spirit inferior. A baby, know nothing. Huh? Can't walk, can't talk, can't see. You need a spirit that walk you around. Peace to the created gang. We going atmospheria. Huh? We ain't going sizzler. We going atmospheria. Second resurrection for me, please. Huh? But they put it on themselves. That they doing this. Wow. What is a trance? He said, even as just stated, and nothing more. Ooh-wee. Save that your own identity is then mastered. And the spirit alone speaks through you. That crazy. See, this is why I fucks with JBN. That's the next logical question right there. If a spirit can speak through you and make you do shit, then what is insanity? What about all the people they trying to say is bipolar and crazy and all that? Is that real? Spirit saying it is. Ooh. What is insanity? He say it is twofold. It is a diseased physical body. The spirit is unable to wield the person. In the other case, spirits do often take possession of the person. In some instances, many spirits do struggle and get possession of the person. Such are evil spirits, as before spoken of. So, wow, this is crazy. We can see that. We ain't really seen too many possessions where, they came back and gave us the cure to cancer. You dig what I'm talking about? Did some good stuff. You dig what I'm talking about? No, this little girl head was spinning around and she was stabbing the crucifix in a hoo-ha. So, yeah, it makes sense that they're evil. Such are evil spirits, as before spoken of. These can be driven away or cast out by any good person. Hold on, listen. This is what they did. See, they want you got to go to the Levitican priest. You got to go to the Canaanite guy. Huh? This is what they want you to do. They want you to put your own power to the side and believe in another nigga. Ain't nobody coming to save you. You gonna save you. Why? Because any good person calling upon his attendant spirits to drive hence evil spirits out of the afflicted one. Anybody can do this. Huh? So, once you understand that among the Christian church, the Catholics, all of them, Christian church, all of them, why they never get rid of them spirits, why the spirits always dominate them, because your God fake. Your God a demon too. This is why you can't never get it up off of that. And it take what? What does it say? What does it say? They can be cast out by any good person calling upon his own attendant spirits. Do you know your attendant spirits? And you better be careful with that. Better test them niggas. You dig what I'm talking about? If you're going to test the spirit every time, hey, hit me with a vortex in the chat. If you're not going for the willy lump, the spiritual banana in the tailpipe, you dig what I'm talking about? If you're not going for the what's down that long dark corridor, Jones? Well, let me go see, boss. You dig what if you're not going for it? You dig what I'm talking about? If you're not going for the excuse me, sir, how many lamps would you want? 2, 3, 4, and then you crying about that God hit you. This why them spirits be great. You go look at them movies. Most of them be based on real events. What them spirits be doing to them priests? Come here, pussy. Come here. You dig what I'm talking about? Grab him, slap him up. Ta, 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 ta. You dig what I'm talking about? You can't deal with me. How he know? I thought every good person. But you a priest. Unless the person you calling on is demonic and powerless himself. Real spill. You dig what I'm talking about? They hate Cosmonian for it, but in the end of the day, you gonna love me. I'm hard not to like. You gotta like go out your way to not like Cosmonian. You dig what I'm talking about? How you not fuck with a nigga gonna get to you cut and dry? This spirit getting it cut and dry. I'm rocking with it. It sit right with my soul. Also, I understand the higher light already, so I know he telling truth. In some cases of insanity, there are both a diseased organism, a diseased body, the man, and evil spirits. Combo. That sounds like a great recipe for insanity to me. A diseased, sick body, which is probably in pain, hot and acidic, along with evil spirit. Nigga, that's that dynamic duo on you. I don't think none of us want that type of smoke. Come on home to Creator, man. Speak to your Shah. Know who you talking to. Test that spirit. What then of our asylums? What he's saying? What about our crazy homes and all that stuff? He said insane asylums, like prisons, are favorable resorts for evil spirits. A waspy doubles down. For in multitude of spirits, there is strength. Crazy part is, this works positively and negatively, y'all. This works on the light and the dark. This is not, in a sense, evil. It just is. For the same reason these multitude of dark spirits have strength, power, in numbers, it's the same way the gang, shout to the Creator, gang, has multiple spirits of light. We know it is our ancestors, the great Algonquin forefathers. It say strong in the faith, the EOI, the great Ego Quim. Coming back to the faith is today. I know. It hurt. We was duped. But for the same reason the multitude of dark spirits have strength, the same reason that the multitude of light spirits have strength. Shout to the Creator, gang, man. You bring them, we raise them. That, in a sense, is not good or bad. You're just reaping and sowing. Big light, big filament, throw more light, then a little light with a little filament. They both light. One shoulder is brighter than the other, though. But that electricity, if I turn that to a black light, that electricity don't stop. Is the electricity bad? Is it evil? No, just is. Shout out to the Creator, man, for giving us this understanding today, man. They call this the information era. We know it's cosmos. Why do evil spirits come back to haunt the living? Why do your own thieves steal from you who are good? Damn. So the spirit, you know what I mean? Nigga, you smack me, I'll smack you back. He said, why do evil spirits come back to haunt the living? He said, why do your thieves steal from those who are good? It's like, shit, same thing with them niggas. Evil spirits are grasping for spirit food and strength. They are, look, ain't no way. Ain't no way. In 1881, nigga, ain't no way. He talking about vampiric spirits. It ain't no way. Ain't no way. Y'all see that? Look. They are vampire. What? How is he just? It's 1874. They are vampires. What? Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on, Cosmo. Hold on. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no goddamn way. Ain't no way. Let me show y'all some of this. Shall man of earth say, this is book of 8, chapter 1 and 29. Shall man of earth say that the creator was angry and so sent the land beneath the ocean, caused the great flood? He who think that does not have wisdom to comprehend that in this day I cast out hell and destruction. The Druge, the low dark spirit is his love, and as vampires, they feed on each other to both of their ruins. The man of low comprehension and the vampiric spirit. Look at this. What he say? What he say? Hold on. Jehovah said, now will bewail you, O earth, the glories of your heavens. Right? He's like, where the plateaus of many resurrections once floated, there are now miring vampires and millions of souls that neither hear nor see, but are ceaselessly burrowing deep in everlasting darkness. What? Book of Apollo, chapter 7 and 10. Is this not the testimony of the all person, a ruler of a city, a ruler of a state, a ruler of a kingdom, without a head to lead and to govern? What people have been found? Without a God and lords and kingdoms in heaven, what angels are found? He answers the question. Strollers, beggars, Jujas, and vampires. He who sets himself up against the king, what is he? You dig what I'm talking about? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Do not think that darkness only belongs to the earth and the lowest heavens. There are those who rise to the second resurrection and then fall into unbelief, and then fall to the first resurrection, and afterwards become wandering spirits. And some of them even fall into hell, the lowest atmospheric heavens, what we also know as the underworld, also the duat. It's not heaven, it's hell. It's not the most high, it's the most low. This is where you're going with Osiris when you go to be one with Osar. The duat is hell, the lowest part, the underworld. That's where you're going when you praise the Assyrian gods, the Egyptian gods. This is where you're going. And some of them even fall into hell, which is belief in evil and destruction being good. And yet, don't they tell you to kill stuff and sacrifice it to God and all that? Yeah, they tell you destruction is good. And yet others become Drujas, low vibratory, negative, dark spirits, engrossed in the affairs of mortals. And in what? In lust. Right? Having sex. So there's a spirit of lust. And guess what they teach? They teach reincarnation. So anybody talk about that, we're recycling bodies and we're going to the fourth, and then you got to come back, master the fifth, and then the seventh. You lying. And we know who inspires you, nigga. Who inspire them? Truges. Engrossed in the affairs of mortals. Why would a high-raised spirit come back you and tell you anything about earth? Why? Because he don't know nothing else. Fuck your ancestors. It's Jaja only over here. I don't trust man. I trust me and I trust Creator. That's it. That's faith. That's a knowing. I don't believe that. I know that. Why? Because every time one of these goofies get to talk about reincarnation or any sort, even the gods, we know who inspires you. You got Drew just caught up in your mess. Got you in lust, teaching reincarnation. And they finally, what happens to them? They become fetals, leeches, vampires, blood suckers. They call them, if you're a female, they call you a succubus. And vampires on mortals, feeding off the atmospheric part of his physical. Ain't no way. They are vampires that love to draw. Look at this. It's just the words. They are vampires that love to draw sustenance. Faithless word. I mean, yeah. People will say, what do you mean it's a faithless word? Don't worry about it. Read the book. You'll see how he's talking. It's how he talks. They are it's what he's saying, right? That matters. They are vampires that love to draw sustenance from the fount where your own spirit feeds. Many of you denying the laws of spirits and thus receiving not your own spirit friends to shield you become the prey of evil spirits. This doctrine we urge upon you to teach to all the world, that they who know these things may be saved from the torments of the damned. For inasmuch as you pray for good and pure spirits to come unto you, so shall you drive hence those which are evil. We see amongst you people who, in their vainglory, in the old and perverted doctrines, do say that even if the new revelations from the spirit world were true, yet they would deny them. Damn. I get it now. I get it. Y'all get why the Hebrews won't even listen? Huh? You see why it's so quiet on the set? They don't want to have these real talks. This is why we stay on the neck of their God. Because if your God fake, ain't none of what else you talking about even matter. If your God an angel, if your God is an Elohim, he just one of the crew. He one of the 70 sons of El. A Baalim, like Yahweh Akkad. We get why you don't get it. Because you vain. And you practice the old and perverted doctrines. We're talking about Bible. Talking about Quran. We're talking about Mahabharata, Ramayana. Oh, yeah. We're talking about all God, man worshiping religions. All of you. Now that Creator's revealing this new light, there's some of y'all ain't coming. If you gonna come on. Y'all just say, come on. It's on you. Ain't nobody gonna save you. If you're waiting on Jesus, it'll be another 2,000 years. Crazy part is, when you die, go to the heavens, they gonna show you the false nigga you was praising the whole time. He gonna even tell you, cuz, man, my bad, man, I was lying. You know what I mean? Yeah, I put that Jesus doctrine together on y'all hoe ass niggas, didn't I? You did, didn't I? Yeah, cuz, I was lying. And guess what you still gonna be doing? On your knees. Holy. All day. You still ain't gonna believe. They gonna show you your false God. And then what happens? You fall lower. Now, if Luamong, aka Christ, can't raise you up in enough time, you can go your way. You can fall off, become a Druid in a vampiric spirit, feeding off your own family, talking about you love them, you killing them, turning them insane. For inasmuch as you pray for good and pure spirits to come unto you, so you shall drive hence those which are evil. We see amongst you people, we say, We see amongst you many people who in their vainglory in the old, and they puffed up on the Hebrew language. You dig what I'm talking about? Puffed up on these perverted doctrines of sun worship and man worship. Do say that even if the new revelations from the Spirit were to come, nigga, if it dropped up out the sky, Jesus handed it to you himself, said, here, nigga, the new revelations is OWASP. Yet they would deny it. This is painful to us. Your ancestors, the big homies. We like, dang. For as the words go out of their mouths, so do evil spirits enter into them. Dang. Leading them on to destruction. We beseech you, therefore, that you caution such people not to be too indiscreet against the laws of the Almighty, but seeking rather that they may learn the truth beforehand, before you die. And speaking of communications, right, being given to us while we dream, how is it that we are afflicted with evil dreams when we have been abusing our digestive organs? He was like, when we eat BS stuff, why do we be having all them bad dreams? He said, the activity of your nervous system is likened unto a fire in a great big city. What? Where in the distress, all the riffraff congregate to steal the plunder. Damn. Damn, and this is what he compared a bad dream to? He said it's your nervous system is like a fire in a great big city. And in the distress, all the riffraff congregate to steal and plunder or to purge while the city on fire. He said, that's a bad dream. He was like, look what JBN said. Look what JBN said. What? What, nigga? Hey, look, I rock with this dude, JBN, man. The more I dig into him, I rock with him because he's a straight shooter. You dig what I'm talking about? He's a straight shooter. He don't know nothing about no Jehovah. He don't know nothing about none of that. He don't believe none of it. But he want to know the truth, and he willing to stand on what he know is real and objective. Nigga, I seen this. I can't act like the Spirit not right about it. Or I didn't see that, but I know 6, 7, 8 niggas who done told me about this. I didn't see it though. I like that. You see what I'm saying? I like being real first. It make all this easy. When people look back on your life, will they say, yo, man, yeah, I mean, and then, the nigga Cosmine, you do what I'm talking about, he was something else, but the nigga was a straight shooter, cuz he told us the truth. He cared to ask the next question, to not acquiesce. To never take none of this at face value. He searched, he looked. They say if you can raise just one man up, if you can get one person to just look at it, gotcha. I got you. Because that creator that's in you is going to reveal everything you've been looking for to you. Look at this. Look at this. Say this is painful to us. For as the words go out of their mouth, oh, my bad. I'm down here at 66. He said, the activity of your nervous system is likened unto a fire in a great city where the riff-raff congregate to steal the plunder. This nigga said, what? The fizzle? What you talking about? He said, do we too then have evil spirits around us? He said, yeah. And it behooves you, nigga, therefore to obey the laws of health, both in eating and drinking. Though be not hasty in attributing all your horrid dreams to evil spirits, for much of it is a derangement of your nervous system. What? That's interesting. How can it be reconciled to our understanding of justice when we see a man amongst us who, by fraud and rascality, or even by close financial transactions, has amassed a great fortune and enjoys all the luxuries of earth, while another who is strictly honest and good lives in poverty, even though he struggles hard all the days of his life? Now, you know, watch me, this is explained too. Jaja explains why he takes you through shit. I need you to master this here, now, first. I gotta take you through this. If you was rich and plush and laid up, comfortable, you'd be insulated to some of this shit. And you dig what I'm talking about? I can't get to you. You dig what I'm talking about? The spirits don't want to rock with you. I want to see what he say, though. Let's go see what he say. He's saying, why the good nigga always broke? And the other nigga who do fuck shit, fraud, scamming, whatever. You dig what I'm talking about? Pump people full of vaccines and toxins and all type of stuff. Why do they get the luxuries of earth? Why the good people always get the shitty end of the stick? That's real. That's real. I'm looking at JBN different, bro. It hit different when your white boy grew up broke in the hood. It hit different. As it has been told you, as it has been told you, one is laying up treasures in heaven, and the other treasures on earth. Wow. Such a poor man as you mentioned shall have his paradise in the spirit world, for his spirit is receiving the power, knowledge, and love that endure to all eternity. This is why he tells us, man on earth in real time must learn to overcome evil on his own. Fire! Why? Because that's the knowledge, that's the power, and the love that endure to all eternity. Wow. On the other hand, he that is evil, be he ever so rich on earth, is only postponing his labors. Oh, good works here right now. Rise and grind, right? It's a great day to do a good work, right? Shout to the Creator gang, all the Nirvanian goddesses. What? Man, hit me with a vortex in the chat, man. Let's get this thing moving. What? Y'all don't feel that? That's real. So he take you through shit because he love you the most. God dang. Smile, ghetto child. He love you the most. That's why he taking you through all this shit. You don't know. If you ain't never been through nothing, you ain't never been off the porch, sit your monkey ass down and take some lessons from the real ones. Huh? This life ain't easy. But Lord, when you find out, he taking you through it. So you don't postpone your labors. You get them done here now to take you through the higher heavens, to approach the Godhead quicker, faster. With more light. Take therefore this comfort to the poor, who are honest and charitable to one another, and say to them, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. And they will understand. If you understand, hit me with a 2 in the chat. If you get it now, if you get it while your life been hard, if you get it while you've been through so much, I'm talking about even the times when you didn't know why, but you came out on the other side of it different. You came out stronger, a little bit tougher, a little bit smarter. He wants you to get your work out the way now. He said, I got nothing but the higher heavens, the Ethereal heavens to show you. Y'all think God is it? Huh? Y'all think God is it? There's people who tell God what to do. God is just the launching pad to go where the faith is going to go. Huh? Imagine your little homie is God. What is you? Do you know? Do you know what an Otian is? Do you know what an Orion is? Huh? Do you know what an Eon is? It's niggas who tell God what to do. I want to be one of them niggas. Huh? I can't do that here. When I'm done with this, boy, I'm going to crack the Ethereal heavens wide open. Boy, they ain't going to be ready for Cosmon. But they get a load of me. Take therefore this comfort to the poor, who are honest and charitable to one another. Shout to the Creator gang. And say to the gang, the first shall be last. And the last shall be first, and they gonna understand. Why they gonna understand? Because they can understand. Glory. Father ain't missed nothing. He didn't miss anything. That's good to know. That's good to know. It's not good to it's good to believe that, but it's even better to know. This nigga didn't miss nothing. He didn't go to sleep. He didn't rest. He never stopped. Wasn't nobody before him. He didn't need nobody. He didn't come down from nowhere. He ain't gonna be in a little box sitting in Jerusalem in the end of the day, coming back, killing all these niggas and only leaving 144,000 niggas in this little box. But then we still find out after the lake of fire, after the devil, it's still whoremongers and wizards, warlocks, demons, and murderers outside of heaven. Got your God scared to come outside. So what that's saying is, will nobody take a debate on their God today in 2023? That means when your box fall down out of the heaven, your God still ain't gonna come off the porch. He ain't been off the porch yet. Remember, you gotta do 1,000 years worth of hellfire before that. So in 1,000 years, just understand your punk ass God ain't gonna be out. He already didn't prophesy to you that I ain't coming off the porch. Why? Because there's still some niggas out here murdering, killing witches, warlocks, whoremongers, and dogs outside my crib. That proves he ain't gonna come out in 2023. He ain't gonna come out in 3023. He ain't come out in 1848. He ain't coming out in 4848. At the end of the Cosmine era. Shout to Shay Stevie too, man. Shout to the goddess who did what I'm talking about. Big praise is up to you, big sis. He say, then shall the rich give away their riches? Look what the spirit say. That'll be stupid. That'll be folly. For the poor would waste it. You should preach these truths unto all men, and let the rich choose for themselves what they will. What need is there of preaching? He said, this is the third revelation. First, Yahweh. Second, of life beyond the grave. And third, the nature of the spirit world that all men may embrace. That which has been prepared for them. What is you talking about? What's been prepared? What's been prepared? The speed, earth, sky, spirit. It's a practical guidebook to the spiritual life. Right? A practical guidebook. And guess what? It's a primary for what? The spiritual and practical enlightenment and development of individuals, groups, and the humanity for the glory and happiness and for the glory of the whole. He said, this is the third revelation. What you mean it ain't came yet? How this nigga talking about it? How he know? Wait a minute, didn't it say? Hold on. Look. Let me show y'all this. Because when did this light come into the world? Now remember, this nigga talking about this the third. Look. This is the third revelation. First of Yahweh, second of the life beyond the grave, and third, the nature of the spirit world that all men may embrace, that which has been prepared for them. Watch this. How he doing this when that information didn't come out to the 33rd year of the Cosmine era, right? But what he doing? New commandments of Yahweh to man of the present day and other revelations from the second resurrection in the 33rd year, right? Or 1881. Remember, he's saying this in 1887, right? Also, it say, how does he know? A synopsis of the cosmogony of the universe, planets, creation of man, the unseen worlds, right there. The labor and glory of gods and goddesses in heaven, of the earth, and the Etherians ahead of heaven above them. How was he talking about this shit 7 years before the book who let us know it even happened? How is he doing this? What have you to say for our churches? We mean Christian churches generally. He said, look what he's saying. And I'm gonna go ahead and get up off of here, man. We're gonna cut it short. I'm gonna ask some of the brothers or anybody else who want to, I throw the thing in the chat. Y'all come on in, man. You dig what I'm talking about. But we gonna cut it short after this. What have you to say of our churches? We mean Christian churches generally. He said we would that they were places, their churches, right? We wish that their place that they were places of comfort to the poor and sorrowing. We would that there were places where the rich came once a week to visit the poor, the sick, the lame, the blind, bringing of their ample stores some substantial comfort that might be remembered when they have passed away. See why the good work? See why he say don't take it from the rich man? No, the fool would waste it away. But it is, see, he not being judged that, you dig what I'm talking about, by what he did do. He being judged by the capacity of what he had to what he did. That's fair. If you could have touched 1,000, but you only touched 100, that's on you. Got some work to do. It's okay though. Is that wrong? No, you tried. See? But they teach us in religion that that's wrong, that that's evil. No. I may have not reached my pinnacle, but I'm going. See, that's faith. See, I know I'm going. That ain't got nothing to do with belief. I don't got to see it to know there is a process, right, that brings the sun around every 24 hours. We don't see the process, but we guarantee see its result. And now, Owaspy revealing the vortex, we see the process. Oh, shit. Hit different over here when you actually got that higher light. We would that your preachers were blind. Ooh, look what he say. Hold on. Oh, shit. My bad, y'all. Hey. We would that your preachers were blind to the written laws of their church and would come forth toward Almighty Yahweh in confidence, preaching from the great work, surpassing all counterfeit. For what man is there amongst you that can write a book and laws and say, come behold, this is from the Almighty? Dang. He ain't even got a Owaspy. Owaspy ain't came yet. But who shall make a world and laws to govern it? And yet, so far as your churches promote charity, love, and justice, they are good. Who shall stand higher in the spirit world? He who does good all his life, but prays not, or he that depends on prayer for his own salvation? This is deep. This is deep. Look what he say. We would put this question to you. That were you sick or in need of food, which of these would you prefer? The nigga who does good all his life or the nigga who gonna pray about it? Next, what is the value of prayer? Listen what he say. This is deep. It is a sin to pray to the Almighty for that which, if given, would injure others. It is folly to pray to the Almighty to remove malaria from your city when it should be done by draining. Oh, he know. It's a waterborne disease, huh? That travels through mosquitoes, huh? Malaria, and the result of Creator and through his nature, through his corporeal, produced a mutation in the body to fight off malaria here in America, right? Called sickle cell. And the indigenous Aboriginal Americans all had sickle cell. So it was necessary. You got to remember, our whole country was carved up with rivers, lakes, like basically like the highways like it is, except they were waterways. You could literally go from the Atlantic to the Pacific over land. You could go from the Sea of Hula Hula Pan down to the Gulf of Sociopan, or from the Gulf of Mexico, Sea of Sociopan, up to Hula Hula Pan, Lake Superior. Only thing that does that, Owaspy reveals, is the Great Mississippi, and it was dug out by hand. By men. They dredged it. Not only dredged it, they carved it into the land. All the way from Lake Superior, all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. It's man-made. All right. I'm gonna read this again. What is the value of prayer? It is a sin to pray to the Almighty for that which, if given, would injure others. It is folly to pray to the Almighty to remove malaria from a city when you should be draining it. It is not a sin. It is not a sin to pray to the Creator to give you strength of spirit and to send his good angels to assist you. For this man be answered and harm no man. For this man be answered and harm no man. Okay. Say, how shall a man pray? Jehovah and his angels help me. Give me light and knowledge, purity of and justice of spirit. Teach me charity, benevolence, and love toward everything that lives. Let this prayer be forever within your hearts, and let he continually in your minds when you are alone. But whisper it when you are conversing with the Almighty. Interesting stuff here, y'all. Some interesting stuff here, man. If you got something up out of it, man, hit me with a 3 in the chat, man. Hit me with a 3 in the chat. Crazy, man. This stuff is nuts. Boy. To learn, though. I'm telling you, a Owaspy hit different. to learn that it's a reason. Our people went through all that stuff. And to learn. For real, you didn't get the short end of the stick. Slavery, indenturement. You didn't come out with the short end of the stick. Just think, if your ancestors didn't go through what they went through then, wouldn't be no us. So what you think we should do? What y'all think we should do? I think we should pay it forward. That's what I think. Pay it forward. Do it for the babies. Thug it out. Faith is no, man. We gone. You dig what I'm talking about? We gone. It's gonna be a time, ain't gonna be no more Cosmon Camp. Y'all gonna have to go back and check this. You dig what I'm talking about? Y'all share all that weird shit from these weird ass niggas. Baby rapists, and y'all was with Nature Boy, and y'all was with the Jamal nigga. Y'all share that dumbass shit all fucking day. I ain't seen nobody make a meme or nothing from the creative game. But I ought to take that. I take the silence. You dig what I'm talking about as complicity. You dig what I'm talking about? You know I'm telling the truth. Y'all share all that weird shit. You dig what I'm talking about? Niggas sleeping with they baby. Y'all, listen, y'all weird. A nigga tell you about some moon stars, quasars. You dig what I'm talking about? You black melanin, you God. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Y'all share that shit. Really, I ain't never seen y'all niggas chop up a Selah Shalom video and drop a jewel in that bitch. Don't tell me you love me. Show me. Talk me to motherfucking devil. Y'all motherfuckers don't support. I ain't talking to y'all. But if the shoe fucking fit, I'm just saying, man. Keep it 100, man. Y'all support all that bullshit all day. When it comes to some real shit, you won't respect it, nor will they check it. That ain't real to me, man. That ain't real to me. That's how I know a lot of people ain't coming. Shalom coming. A lot of people ain't going. You're going to have to build your own. And we'll help you do that too. We're not tripping. But, yeah. Y'all don't support, man. I ain't even talking about money. I'm saying just share the shit. Blast this shit out there, y'all. Can't nobody mess with your big bros. Anybody got anything to say, they got to see Cosmonian. You got to see Selah. You got to see Daryl Cosmon. You got to see Malachi Maccabee. And don't nobody want it. We the only people in the world. Only people in the world. Shout out to India. Shout out to Russia, who is the second biggest watcher. Shout out to Persia. My Zarathustrian brothers. You dig what I'm talking about? Shout out to the Vedas down there in India. My third biggest watcher is from Africa. They know I'm telling the truth. They see Cosmon saying, I'm Aboriginal. Yeah, you could say that I got African in my blood. But what I'm telling you is, don't nobody else say in my family that's happening. I ain't got no problem with my brothers. I understand. Man, first of all, none of this shit, none of this nationality, None of this is making the higher heaven. None of it's making the higher heaven. It's all low-hanging fruit. Huh? Who gives a damn if you Igbo, but you evil? Who gives a damn if you a comedian, but you a rapist? Who gives a damn if you a aboriginal, but you out here chopping niggas' heads off for fun, killing children? Think it mattered then? You think you're going to get past that? Boy, you got a trick coming. You got a whole trick coming. Boy, they about to put you in the bag. Oh, yeah. And all that, whatever you messed up, whatever it is, don't matter. You going to clean that up. You ever spill some juice in your mama's house? What you do? You ain't got a towel and you clean that shit up. What you think you gonna do in your father's house? Oh, you ain't about to spill nothing and not clean it up. Because whether you run outside real quick, think you got away with it, oh, you got to come in when them street lights come on. And guess what you about to be doing? Okay, then. So you gonna learn one way or the other. It's just about how you want it. Pac said, how do you want it? How does it feel? It's all on you. Can't nobody tell you who you is, and you didn't did the genealogy, talk to the people in the family, did all your, and you find out you ain't got no slaves in your family. Not one. You ain't seen damn nigga from Africa. Nobody got off a boat. If you did get off a boat, you was from like Europe. Right? And then you look at them people who they say got off the boat, and they niggas. Wait a minute. So wait a minute. The story is not all the same, man. But you gotta go find it and know it for yourself. Then can't nobody tell you nothing. Then you can Conway. I mean, not Conway, but Kanye. Can't tell me nothing. And what do it matter? Okay, that's who I am here. No doubt. You dig what I'm talking about? Yeah. I got that Shatta. I got that Muskogee. Yeah. I got some of that Haudenosaunee in me. Yeah. That Mohegan. I got some of that. Huh? Is that going to get over here and help me help these babies? Not a bit. Not a bit. Man, adhering to the laws of the Creator, man, you know what's right. Nobody got to tell you killing your mama wrong. Nobody got to tell you. How you know that though? How do you know that? We ain't never been to school and been taught to not kill your mama. How do you know? Who taught you? How that's inside and it always harmonized with you. Where's that come from? Could it be the same nigga who made DNA? Huh? Nobody figured out how they did that shit yet. And then now we finding out, dig this. The building blocks of genetics, ACTG, have been found in comets. And these niggas been knowing it since 1964 and ain't tell nobody that the basic blocks of DNA fall out the sky. Oh, that was just a mistake. We missed that, y'all. We heard that where where we hid all the information on how we should get back to the moon. Remember, they lost that too. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Y'all can think these people don't know. Y'all think these people don't know. They know. Bro, I can't make this up. NASA uses Owaspy cosmogony to get their whole everything off the planet. They've been using it since 1984. Bro, they've been think tanking since 84. If you think this shit fake, a nigga off the street, well, it's not a nigga off the street. It's a engineer and scientist. You dig what I'm talking about? Guy who just so happened to be in Owaspy, named Hugh Rose, right? Puts a booklet together, and you know what I mean, gives it to some, to his homies at NASA. Nigga, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. Listen, they was think tanks all through the late 80s and 90s on this information. So if you think that this is Dr. Seuss, red fish, blue fish, you dig what I'm talking about? If you think this is just some made up, I would just tell you this. NASA don't. NASA don't. Why is it NASA that spearheaded vortex science? Why? Because they the only niggas who had it besides the faithists. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what was it, about the end of the 90s? They put that space station, or was it early 2000s? They put the International Space Station up there, and it rotates with the Earth. How they know? How they know to get in a certain groove at a certain height, right? That it spins at a certain rate that'll keep you locked in with the Earth. Hmm? Who taught them that? That ain't taught nowhere but in Owaspy. They got a whole science of that shit called telemetry. Where that shit come from? How much you want to bet it didn't precede 1984? I'm just saying. You dig what I'm talking about? Hold on. Anybody want to come in, man? Let me see. I'll drop the link in the chat. Anybody want to come in, holler at your cousin? You dig what I'm talking about? Young Cosmonian. Drop the thing in the chat, man. Y'all come in, holler at your bruh. You dig what I'm talking about? Y'all come on, I'll let you bruh for a second, man. We see if we can get something popping up in here. You know what I mean? Be interesting to find out something about them child mutilations. You know what I'm talking about? Cassidy. Let's check the Library of Congress. Right? Let's check the Library of Congress. What did it say? Mm. 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 This is crazy. I'm looking at hold on, let me share this with y'all real quick. My brother Tone.
What's going on, Cosmo, man? I just
Man,
want to put a couple words, man.
man, peace to the righteous gods, man. What's the word, man? Holla at your boy.
Hey, I'm just in shock and awe, man.
It's
I'm just
crazy.
in shock and awe, man.
It's crazy,
Mouth
man.
open. It's crazy.
The crazy part is you ain't the only one. This stuff blow my mind, bro. This is why I bring it to y'all. This is
Hey,
why I bring
Cosmo,
it
hey,
there.
feel like I'm back at church again, boy. For real, the way you fit that thing, boy, you showing your behind, boy.
Man, it hit different though, bro. It's different, bro. This ain't what we was always taught. We got to admit that this different.
It's real different. And you talking about share with the world, shit. They be ready to hang my head, goddamn. I'm trying to tell you, boy, you gonna create some enemies with this thing, boy.
Man.
But I've been sharing it. I've been sharing a lot of videos, man, and I, got a lot of questions. I got people who ain't never read the Bible at all, but they understand this better than the Bible.
Man, praise Creator, man, because it's that clarity. You dig what I'm talking about?
Right.
It's that clarity.
Right.
It ain't no.
Right.
It's not no mixed messages. It's not thou shalt not kill. Now go kill the women, children, and the men. It's not. It's not a mixed message. You know what I mean?
True that, man. Hey, Cosmo, I'm at work, man. I just wanted to spit a little bit right quick, man, and say I appreciate you on the video, man, and all the Creator gang, and everybody who in the chat, man. Y'all been doing the work this week, man.
That's
I just recently had a little death in the family, man, and listening to this just been keeping me up, man, and not, not in the sorrowful mind, but in the joyous mind of what that brother or that sister might be going through,
Oh man, listen, man, it take the fear away. It take the fear away. You know that they rising up
all of it.
like school. Bronze yoke.
Yo.
Right. Hey, Tom. If you gotta do what you gotta do, or you can hang around, man. Chill or whatever.
I mean, I'm gonna be hanging around, man. I got my headset on, so everything should be good, man. But I'm still at work though, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right here.
My dog, Bronze yoke. What's the word?
Man, what's good, yo?
Oh man, you did what I'm talking about. Same shit, different pop for the Kung Fu Kid, but I'm still kicking. What's the word?
Yeah, man, I just came to stick my head in right quick. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I'm at work, man, but yeah, that was a fireball message, yo.
Word, for real, boy. Hey, calm my butt on this one, boy. Hey, this a spiritualist book?
Yeah. Oh, we got the Prince in the building too.
Bless up. Gang, what's happening?
Well, actually, it's not a spiritualist. I guess you would say it's part of that.
Spiritalis. It's the Spiritalis book. That's the spirit. What book you reading? That Spiritalis book, right?
Yeah, Spiritalis.
Okay, I gotta get that one, man. I gotta get that one. Yeah.
I'll share it on either. I'll share it. You did want to talk about.
I think y'all shared it in the chat. I think y'all put it in the chat or something like a PDF or something like that. I can't remember. I think you did though. You or the sister did.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So everybody, y'all check that out, man. It's got some jewels in it, man. It's got some jewels in it.
I need all I can get.
Hey, what you were saying though, yo?
Yeah, man, that was right on time.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Especially this morning, man, because
y'all keep talking for a second. Keep talking for a second. I gotta do something. I'm still here though. I'm listening. Keep talking.
All right. Yeah, I was just up here at work checking out reading some passages in Owaski. But yeah, man, just the embrace it, man. It's some heavy stuff, man.
It is. Well, you right about that, yo. That's heavy.
And
Heavy stuff.
that mug is open. It's such a bright light, man, in this dark realm that we came up out of, that religion and all that Bible and all that, like, you know, thou shalt not kill, but like how I said, go kill the babies. Like all of that, this Owaspy, man, is busting all of that darkness with all of this light.
Wow.
You feel me?
Yeah,
And even being able to understand that the spirits is proud of us and that they, like, we supposed to be you know, not worshiping angels, but accepting their inspiration and using that to elevate not just ourselves but others. You know what I'm saying? In
Right.
service to Creator.
Right.
That is worship. We didn't even know what we was doing this whole time. You know,
Yeah, or just even thinking the way we think.
right?
You
We
know
didn't
what I'm
understand
saying?
no inspirations, no none of that. None of the unseen world was visible to us until Owaspy.
And like Cal said, man, it's like cut and dry. It ain't no whole bunch of mystery like on certain things, man. This is boom. It is what it is.
Right.
Right.
It
Right.
resonates. It hit different, bro, for real. At the end of the day, I ain't never read no book so cut and dry and clear. Because the creator don't beat around the bush. Like you can see creator's character clearly.
Right.
You know,
Straight
why?
intellect. Straight
Yeah.
intellect, man. Like I say, it's so simple, it'll get hard. You know what I'm saying? It's so simple, man.
It's
Like,
literally the Owaspy says that Jehovah is the most simply understood of all things. He ain't trying to make shit complicated for his sons and daughters. In
I like,
mortality or in S.
right, right. It's crazy how he said that the Hebrew Israelites want to accept nothing because they stuck on the old for real. Like the old spirit still keeping that up with them. That's crazy, man. That's
Oh
crazy.
no.
They in darkness. But you attract what you is. When you seeking a higher life, even the Bible say, if you seek creator, you gonna find it. If you
Right.
want to know Jaja, you gonna find Jaja, bro. If you want to find lower vibrations and operate in murderous energy and eat blood of animals and kill your brothers and sisters, if you want to do that, you're gonna do that. All them spirits and
Right.
angels are still in the lower heavens, inspiring people to do that.
Wow, man. Wow.
That's why we trying to station ourselves associated with brothers that rock with the faithists. You know what I'm saying? That already aligns us
Yes,
with the
sir.
righteous angels. Just that in itself. Understanding
sir.
brotherhood and purifying your body and your spirit and eating right and loving creation. All of that's in Owaspy, man. That's all Jaja's character. That's easily understood and vibrated to everybody. That's not something you got to learn. Like Kyle was saying that. Who taught you that? Not to kill your mama. Who taught you that?
Right.
You dig what I'm talking
That's
about?
creator.
Yeah,
That's Jaja, man. He with everybody.
So that
But yeah.
mean that would mean that's written on your soul.
Right.
So that mean you the book.
Yeah.
You the book. This why whatever you take in is either gonna vibe with you or it ain't. It's gonna align with what's already in that book, or it ain't.
And
Go ahead.
It's funny you mentioned that because I sure was reading something earlier where Jaja said like I'm at the seat of your soul.
Woo!
You know what I'm
See
saying?
that?
He had to see. Oh yeah. He had to see the so you did right.
Come on, man. The all voice. What you talking about? The all voice is ever present.
Man, that thing talk too, don't it?
Hey,
Come on, man.
That
He
thing
ain't
resonate
never.
all
Hey,
through you.
source ain't never wrong. You feel me? He is
I be talking
truth.
to him all
Facts.
day. Shoot.
Come on, man. You can't not.
I hear that part.
Unless you want to be in darkness.
Part where the spirit said, JBN asked the spirit said, yeah, in your mind, he was like, you can't have you in another conversation in your mind. He was like, that conversation comes from another entity. You just don't.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We never had an understanding of that until this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I think Usher did that for y'all.
Owaspy calls that obsession.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
it's also spirit communion.
Right.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm talking about? Because you when you obsess, that means the spirit take control. But the spirit can work
Oh.
through you. But like it's saying like this. Like, let's say somebody did something to you, right? That thing in your mind that's saying, man, go ride on that nigga, cuz. You dig what I'm talking about? Ain't gonna treat me like that. You ain't about to do me like that. You do what I'm talking about, Jack? You think you
Right, right.
can whoop me, sucker? You know what I'm talking about? Hey, so what he's saying is that thing that is
Mhm.
speaking that you hear in your head, right? But if you notice, is never in your voice, right?
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
saying, man, go punch that nigga in his eye. And then you
Mhm.
say, yo, right?
Yeah,
It's you who say, nah, that's
right.
dumb as hell, man. I ain't about to go to jail behind this dumb ass shit you did.
Right, right.
What the spirit is saying that is two different niggas talking. The spirit around you and you.
Mm,
Mm.
Damn.
mm.
Just, hey, you know what's crazy?
That's crazy.
You know where, and see, in the era of Cosmon, Jaja finna bring a balance to all of this, right? Source is finna bring a balance to this understanding. So the thing that I'm loving about Owaski, right, is how to understand and know the character of the creator.
So you know what's
Right.
what?
So that you can weigh. Well, we already know Jaja moving us because we faith this. So a lot of the times it's just understanding it practically for me. But I came to an understanding that to understand his voice is the most important of all, which is a
Mm.
you see what I'm saying? Because of course we're inspired by spirits all day long.
Right.
TV, radio,
Right.
music, entities, all of this is spiritual, right? So, but the key is to know the character of the creator so that if you get inspired by a spirit that say, go right on this nigga,
Right.
you already inclined to know your father say, nigga, don't
Exactly.
if you put your hand on your brother, that's like put your hand on me.
Facts.
Damn. Mm-mm-mm.
Facts.
That's our father's character. So we know that, I mean, I'm not gonna fight nobody. You feel me? It's
Right.
easy. That's why I like the
Right.
fact that he gave us the understanding to understand his voice, the all voice, and all the righteous gods and goddesses in Owaski, they hear the all voice and they follow the all voice. You
Yep.
feel me?
And it's
So
that
that's
quiet
dope.
voice. At first, this is what I found out. What you think is your conscience, right? What you think is your conscience is actually creator.
Damn.
That's
Think
heavy
about it.
right there.
Think about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Your conscience, or for real, Jaja, that thing has never been wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It ain't even never even told you to go left wrong.
Exactly.
Right, right.
Exactly. And when
Right.
you understand that,
You ever
man, that's
knew
so
your
That's funny.
easy.
GPS was wrong? You ever was going somewhere and you been there before, or you been by there and you knew the GPS was taking you out the way,
Right.
Yep.
But you still go?
but you still carry your dumb
You
ass
still
all
go.
5 miles out the way to turn
Right.
right back around. Now it's then bingo back in. Bing, 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 bing. Turn
Mm-hmm.
around. You got to turn around, cuz
Right,
you
right.
knew that though. And that voice was telling you on the inside, you got to turn right here. You
Mm-hmm.
got to go left right here, right?
Right.
You done been over here 30 times. You know you
And
got to
then,
go left.
man, every time you go against it, you end up going way about the route. You feel
Second
me?
guessing yourself. I done did it before. I drive a truck, so I done did it way before.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of times.
You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
was thinking about
crazy.
driving trucks too. I might go to truck driving school soon. I've been thinking,
I drive a
meditating
garbage
on it.
truck right now.
Yeah, I might
That's
get
how I
my
started
class.
out. I
But
started out with that over the road.
Mm.
but you home every night though. That's what's up. You
Yeah, I
dig
heard
what
too
I'm
many
talking about?
stories, man. I heard too many
You
stories.
get. Hey, listen. I'm just saying, man. Y'all make just as much money. You dig what I'm talking about? If not
Mm.
more. and you home every night, them boys don't be home but 1, 2, 3 nights out a week.
Well, hey, John gave me a private route where I just do private transfer like older people and stuff like that. Where I can be home early in the daytime, man. So
it's another dope verse in philosophy that creator said, it don't matter what work a man does, as long as he do it the best he can and master it, you're gonna be successful. You know, you're gonna have everything, it'll provide everything that you need. Jaja give you everything you need, no matter what you're doing, as long as you're doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That encouraged me real talk a couple months back.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. He said,
I forget exactly where it's at. It might be Book of Discipline, I think. Right. Chapter 8. I think it's Discipline, chapter 8.
Yeah, when you advance on them talents that he gave you, you did.
Yeah.
I think she did it. We can check. Yep.
Yeah, that's tight. To where you can measure your progress and grade yourself, like all of those systems of understanding, eternal progression are so vital, man, right now in this age of Cosmon, bro, because it's giving us a real practical, like OSP say, it's a practical guide to the spiritual world. See what I'm saying? And now I know I can grade myself every day. I know when I'm rocking on my highest vibration, operating in my highest light. I know when I slip, when I want to fight niggas, you know what I'm saying? I know that, and all of it is really me ripening into my ethereal existence, my highest light. And to know that that's a progression for me to accomplish, bro, it makes it easier. Because we was fearing we was gonna go to hell. Oh shit, if I go over here and do this, my chestnut's gonna be roasting on fire for eternity and shit. Like, Now the crazy part is, if you follow a false deity, though, if you worshiping a false god in place of the creator, he can put you into a hell. Really, you put yourself in hell, is what OSP teaches too. Based on the decisions that you make going against the voice that you always know, that which is Jehovah, your conscience, whatever. You feel me? You put yourself in situations and circumstances that bring depression and sickness and disease and stagnation.
You're gonna lay in it.
Spirit. Exactly. And you got to clean all of that up, and it could take you hella long. I'd rather just try to get it together now, balance it out now.
Too,
as a mortal.
Now that I know, you know what I'm saying? Now that I know, you'd rather get
now you know. This is why knowledge is power. You dig what I'm talking about? This is why it's better than belief.
Right. Exactly, guys.
I'd rather not know than believe it.
Man, what? Real
Say
talk.
that again. You rather not know than believe it?
Yup.
Yeah.
If I gotta believe in my God, that's a problem.
Yeah, man.
That mean he not objective. That mean he ain't real.
Hey, another crazy thing is, bro, I used to get teased. I used to get teased, man, about that when I was younger, man. Like, they would make jokes like, boy, God's gonna strike if you don't wash your hand. And I would cry, man. Because I never knew, nobody never knew who God was. I was always scared, like a superstitious thing. Like, man, I got to wash my hands. I asked my grandma and my granddaddy who that was. They couldn't tell me nothing. So all my life, I had that same fear, you know what I'm saying, really had that fear of God. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't wash my hand, man, I might get struck by lightning.
Yeah, but even that's funny.
As a little
kid. Hey, check this out. That's funny because even that inspiration, right, it still led you to cleanliness at the end of the day. That's a small lesson. It's a small lesson. You was a kid. You was,
Yeah, I was a kid. Yeah.
But overall, the bigger picture, the bigger principle of purification of the body, washing your hands, and all that type of stuff. It is what it is when it comes down to it. But when you read the Essene Acts and all that type of stuff, you see like they had angel communication that had to do with cleanliness, taking showers and bathing, which is in OSP too.
Brushing your teeth.
Yeah. Right.
Brushing your teeth, exactly.
Brush your teeth.
Man, what?
Listen, Jaja ain't missed shit.
I wish I would have had that. I wish I would have had that when I was like 8 years old, bro. I lost all my teeth in the back as a kid. They was just snatching my teeth.
I'm still going through that.
Hey, but look how
that toothache pain ain't no joke either. That should make a grown man holler.
Look how, like, even with the situation Tom was telling us about how early they taught him how if you don't wash your hands, you might get struck down, right? Look how that information plays out in the year 2020 of washing your hands. How many times did that save a nigga life? For real, for real.
Man.
Right.
You see
They
what I'm
was
saying?
just teaching it. They were just teaching it.
Jaja used things that we would even deem negative. You dig what I'm talking about? For a good purpose in the end. I bet you ain't had to tell Tone to wash his goddamn hands during COVID. How much you want to bet?
Man,
look, I was on
yeah,
the
they
ice cream
inspired
truck
the
when
whole
COVID
world.
came out.
Huh?
I said I was on the ice cream truck when COVID came out.
Right.
Man, I was in prison when COVID hit.
Hey, look, ice cream trucks get it while you play it. You better have a pistol on you.
and then the bad thing, the ice cream truck had safers in the truck on the side of the truck.
Dang.
I'm in the most dangerous neighborhoods in Charleston and you know, like I'm like, man, I'm in Augusta and I never got robbed once.
Man, you know what it is, man. The angels be with you.
I had homies used to rob ice cream trucks for fun when I was a kid.
Hey, look, they shot my homeboy, my homeboy Josh. You dig what I'm talking about? He went out one day without me. We had an ice cream truck. Went out one day without me. Fuck with some niggas he ain't know. They had him drop him off at the crib. The little nigga was waiting on him. Rolled up on the bike, shot through the back of the seat. Shot my homeboy, man. You dig what I'm talking about? Shout out to my nigga Charlie Brown, man. My nigga Joshua Deborah. Shout out to Josh Deborah. If y'all hear this, y'all get at my boy, man. My nigga, aka Charlie Brown, bro. He the one that he put me up on Jay-Z.
Oh, what?
Like, bro,
no.
I want to say the year might have been 93, 94.
Mm-hmm.
We was already bumping Jay-Z in 94.
Yeah.
Dang.
I love Jay-Z when I was in high school. I was on Jay-Z, boy.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga, he couldn't do no wrong in my eyes.
You dig what I'm talking about? Them 3-6 Mafia,
Yep.
A-Ball, MJG.
What? A-Ball, MJG, nigga don't make me kill no
Big
motherfucking
Mike.
Yeah.
Who else was underground at that time when we was moving and
Underground King?
Yeah, Underground King. They came out. They had they was on I think it was Menace already. They had the Pockets full of Stones already. But this
let me
like
ask y'all this one question. Y'all seen the movie with Mel Gibson in it? Where he's like, I think he died or something like that, and he was looking for his wife.
Oh.
And they took him to like the place where all these bodies was like jammed together, like a knot.
I think I do know.
Explained it.
I can't remember that shit, but I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but I seen another movie like that too.
Like
that's not Mel Gibson. That's Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. I'm talking about Mel Gibson.
Hey, I just watched that movie the other day, bro.
That's a knot right there, bro. Go look at that movie and show you what a knot look like.
I just watched it.
What y'all talking about?
It's called As Dreams to Come, or
check
Nelly.
That out. You gotta go check that out.
Hold on.
You gotta go check it out, Cosmo.
Hold on.
Hey, Cosmo, man. First of all, that movie changed my life, bro. When I watched it, I just watched it like 2 weeks ago.
What's the name of it?
It's called Of Dreams to Come. Of Dreams to Come with Robin Williams or something like that.
You gotta watch that. You gotta check that out, man. For real. I'm thinking that's what a knot look like to me.
No, that's exactly, bro. That's exactly what I said when I seen it. As soon as I saw that, that's exactly what the inspiration told me above my head.
Man, listen, I didn't know how to type it. To ask the question. I said, you know what? I got to get on live and say this right here because everybody got to see that. Everybody
my dude, bro.
What dreams may come.
Yeah, there you go, Kyle. Yes, sir.
Hold on, let me see.
I was just boohoo crying watching that movie, bro, like a little girl the other day.
What?
And the nigga's name
Let me see what they got up here, man. I'm gonna see if I can. They got a trailer. You dig what I'm talking about?
Right.
Hold on.
Find a clip of it.
Hold on, let me see if I can share this real quick. Let me see if I can share this real quick. Hey, y'all go check this out. My bro say this is say this fire. I'm gonna get into this.
Boy, that's fire, boy. I'm telling you,
I gotta
cuz.
watch it again. I seen it one time, but I seen
Bro,
like chapter
hey,
2,
it's
but I didn't
crazy.
miss
Hey,
that
we
piece.
on the one, son. We on the one, cause it's crazy that you just brought that up, my nigga, for
That's
real.
crazy for real. That's
I
crazy. Something just brought it to
literally,
my attention.
oh man, we in the same class, you feel me? This is a global association of faithists, you feel me?
Right.
Our
You still
righteous
in Buffalo,
Ashar
right?
and
Hold on,
ACAS,
let me see.
they
Let
be
me
on
see
their
what they
jobs,
talk
man.
about. Fair use. We just viewing. Fair use. Fair use. Fair use.
I love you, bug.
I love you too.
It's crazy how it died.
I'm a doctor. Don't move.
The moment that comes for everyone. Has come for Chris Nielsen.
You've died, Chris.
If heaven is a place where you know only joy.
Boy, I screwed up. I'm in dog heaven.
You're creating an entire world here, from your imagination, from anything you want.
Where you feel no more fear.
I'm gonna drown.
You can't, you're already dead.
And anything you can imagine is real.
It's your world!
Could you let go of the love you left behind?
I need
No,
Annie.
you
That'll
cannot.
change in time. Time does not exist here. And wherever it went, it's not gonna make me need Annie any less.
And how far would you go
You never see her.
I'm her soulmate.
to get it back?
I can find her. Your wife, love you, Estrella. You just kept me there.
Robin Williams.
It's not about understanding.
It's about not giving.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
You find her. You can do it. I believe in you.
Annabella Sciorra.
I'm still here, babe. I still exist.
What dreams may come.
Fire.
Gotta check that
I
one
can
out.
already tell that's
Yeah,
gonna be
bro.
fire.
Hey,
Gotta check that one out.
that was a little brief trailer, but that mug goes. It got some concepts that Owaski talked about in there, man. Heavy, especially automatic writing. That's in there.
Hey, Elijah 7. Look what Elijah 7 say too. He was like Astro City. If y'all ain't watched Astro City, listen. That's a faithist movie.
What is that? What is that?
It's a movie called Astro City. Boy, it show you everything of the heaven. The faithist had to write this movie, bro. And then I always thought the dope part in because in Owaspia it tells you about the part where they got angels that kind of like nurse you back to health. You dig what I'm talking about spiritually, right? It shows that in Astro City, but guess what they was using as the medicine? Water.
You said water?
The spirit, water. They was giving the spirits water to purify him, to get him right. Because dude, when he died, he would, man, listen, I'm about to go watch that.
Hey.
What dreams may come? Dreams may come? I'm gonna definitely go watch that. But listen, if y'all haven't seen Astro City, whew,
that's the one. Hey, is that the one where my man had died in the beginning?
He had a stomach problem, and he died, and he went to heaven, and then He showed who prayed for him after he died, where he
Oh
went.
wow.
He went to hell. It also shows a hell knot in there too. It shows a hell
That's
knot,
crazy.
but it also shows the lower under the what they call the dua or the underworld. You dig what I'm talking about?
Wow.
Hell. It shows that too, and like the condition of the spirit. Man, listen. If y'all,
It's crazy that you say that about the purification. I mean to cut you off, Cosmo.
no, go
Hey,
ahead.
it's crazy. It's crazy how you said the purification because of the water thing. Man, my
Water,
second
bro.
time getting baptized was like that. Cause I was celibate and all that coming out the water the second time, boy. That water really did something to me.
I'm gonna tell you, I got baptized when I was 10 years old, bro. I got baptized.
I got baptized twice.
Yeah, I got baptized when I was 10, right? I'm standing in there. I grew up in the church.
Right.
Wednesdays, singing in little kids church. I went to you dig what I'm talking about? I was there 2, 3, 4 times a week. You dig what I'm talking about coming up? You dig what I'm saying? And my mama married a preacher. So
Damn.
So I was in the church, but I was 10 years old. I was standing in the little baptismal thing. You dig what I'm talking about? The son of the pastor, the preacher, Brother Thompson, his son, who was a preacher, is baptizing me, right? I'm geek because he like, he like a fire preacher, you know what I mean?
Right.
And rising power to that brother, he passed, man. Young too, like 50 something.
Wow.
Passed. It was crazy. And bro, I'm fine. I'm ready to get this thing over with. You dig what I'm talking about? I'm geek.
Right.
Bro, they dipped me down in that water. They brought me back up, bro. My whole body locked up. I was like, listen, my stomach went crazy. Right then, soon as I came up out the water, I took off running.
What?
I took off running out the pool, wet, can't hardly see everything, but I'm running down the back stairs because I'm about to shit on myself. Right, I just barely make it to the back. I'm 10 years old. I never had this before. Everything came on me.
Wow, cleansing.
You did what I'm talking about? I knew right then something was wrong.
Wow.
Right then.
I got baptized in the ocean.
Did you?
Yeah, my second time, yep, I got baptized in the ocean, man. And my sensei was actually my pastor. The one who taught me Kung Fu. He was actually my pastor.
The crazy part is the baptismal part is real. That's what I'm saying. That's in the false God lit and true God lit.
And you don't have to be at no church to get that. You can do that yourself with people.
Man, you can baptize yourself in a bathtub.
I don't know how true if the water got to be out of the ocean or not, but I know I did it that way, and man, I had a sound mind ever since. But I would add things on to the sound mind though to make it sound no more music and stuff like that, But after I got the water, man, I could hear a pin drop in my head, man. It's like I was meditating all day while I was walking,
Mm-hmm.
And it scared me so bad till I had another brother got baptized with me. Me and him was like the same, but I was scared to even talk for real. But I don't know what you call it, but hey, that's what it was, man. It was like the spirit was on me real hard.
Crazy you brought that up. Spiritalis say, even when you praising the false gods for the good people, Jaja come when in them dark times when that spirit get to moving and you thought it was Jeebus. No, that was Jaja the whole time.
Okay.
You did what I'm talking about. So even when you're wrong, right? He gets you right.
Wow.
Think about it. Why would a demonic spirit come to you ever? It could just tell you what to do and you do it. Regardless to whatever you praise and whatever.
Yeah.
You did what I'm talking about.
You gonna think it's the rightful God?
Either way, right? So this is why Jaja say, you know, I'm not telling you to throw your religion away. He's saying, no, complete it. Live by its highest tenets. If you you dig what I'm talking about, live up to its highest tenets of any religion. He was like, they all stepping stones to me. How you think I allowed them?
Shit.
It's crazy, cuz.
Hey, Cosmo, boy, you showed your behind on this one, boy. You had me rolling for a minute, though.
All praise to the Most High Creator. Man, listen, bro, if we don't laugh at some of this stuff, bro,
you go crazy.
You'll go nuts.
Go crazy.
You dig what I'm talking about? You'll lose your damn man.
Right about that. Hey, my brother.
Man.
Hey, man, we're going to chop it up, man. Hey, just have a blessed day, my bro. Hey, man, keep on doing your thing, man. You know, Creator Gang, you know, Jehovah. Woo! Man, hey.
He good, ain't he? He good, ain't he?
Man, all the time, bro.
All the time, man.
All the time.
All the time.
When you ain't good.
Hey, peace, love, and light and balance to you and your family, man. And may Jehovah keep lightening your path, man, as you keep stepping on out here in love, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Same to you, my brother. Same to you.
All the time, man. And with that being said, man, this your big homie Cosmonian, man. I want you to breathe in. Let that light in.
Light in.
Because I'm Cosmon, and I'm out.
And oh yeah, put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you're feeling up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air, oh yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you feel it up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air, oh,
it's that jehovih, that chow mein, that papabul, that tau mein. Since sunset in the arc of Wayne, my brain moving like tau saying. So as above, it's so below. That up and that down thing. This flow is atmospherian. I call that a ground game. See, water is knowledge, so if I'm teaching, you're learning. So how your God make a sun without vortexing and current? See, the pattern is ponic. I'm reaching out for my people. Oh, watch me flow through your speakers. You feel the force of the ether, and when the force hits the equal, I'm taking off like an eagle. Police popped the pastor yesterday for pushing put equal. My DNA is Moshe. Mix that thing with higher water. My spirit rate is OTN. It's just a higher order. Got more light than Kavita. Rap a lot just like Tila. Went from sinner to saint. Shout out my big homie Sela. Got more torque than a sports car. Got more work than a door stop. In the 4 million I make, I'm giving the Dr. Umar. Oh yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you're feeling up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air, oh yeah. Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you feel it up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air, oh yeah. Super 7 in my rites and ceremonies. I'm married to Jehovah, holy matrimony. Confucius say, in the words of Caillou, before you hit the tomb, be a bridegroom. Only got one question for Miss Susan B. On how to last Ahuin is now a Angui. Blame my inspiration, I'm just thinking thoughts. But in the way of God's, we gon' keep it short. Why Jesus wanna kill me, Matthew 10:34. Just a couple questions that I'm needing to know. Oh, watch me flow, it's so potent. Set the vortex in motion. Super 7, I'm floating across the Aegean Ocean. Oh, you a Muslim now, so I guess you making salat. Well, I'm an Israelite, I'ma make him at the Shabbat. Got Moses on the bumper, super slap off in my spaceship photosphere. So I stay lit, peace and light to the faith is so yeah.
Put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you're feeling up there. When you in the sky breathing rarefied air. When you're breathing rarefied air, oh yeah. put that Super 7 in the air. Tell me how you feeling when you feel it up there. When you in the sky, breathing